Stream members, that was done 4 minutes ago. God, I remember the bottle I was on. Looking forward to this. I'm definitely not going to go re-platinuming this, because platinuming this requires you to finish on Nightmare.
Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
I forgot that I have no gun. What's my dodge button? Oh, there it is. Who's this going? Oh, you ass bastard! My dude, do you want to actually shoot this guy? Oh, fuck for that. Also, I thought the story in this game was near the gameplay. Yeah. Game's just not good. That's why it's on the masochism stream. I'm about to die because this game's shit. The story's not even that great. It is generic horror writing with a really, really, really shit protagonist. And then you get bollocks like that happening.
There's more flares here.
And I've got...
Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
I've got to do this entire sequence in one go.
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Dodge mechanic those. Oh, it is. Like, what is the point of having a dodge mechanic if you're going to be Nioh Souls-like about it? Already forgotten what the story was. Weren't missing much. And this guy's, you know, reliability on taking down the enemies is so shit. What the fuck? This game is so fucking shit.
There's more flares here.
You know what? Fuck this. Is it not going to... You are kidding me. Oh, apparently no, I can't reduce the difficulty in-game. Just have to deal with this game being shit.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
What? That's a spoiler. Just die already, die, but and then refuses to actually shoot his gun. Gun he refuses to give to me. I dodged. I dodged. Fucking dodged. What's the point? What is the fucking point of having a dodge if it doesn't fucking work? The importance of a game protagonist, or protagonist anything really, is making them relatable. Making them relatable. You do not feel that in this.
There's more flares here. Get ready.
Alan is just a absolute dickwad.
Give me the goddamn gun!
Like, everything about him is unlikable, and they want us to feel sorry for what he's going through. I just leave him to it. horror sim mode. Yeah, the sound design isn't even that great. If this was done by a indie company, I could forgive a lot of what it does. But no, this is a AAA studio with a long, long history of, you know, good games. What the? I was pressing dodge that entire time. He's very late to see his own flashlight. I don't own a flashlight.
Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes.
This whole sequence is absolute arse. Oh my god, this guy... Okay, now I'm stuck. For fuck's sake. Oh my god, this is shit. How? How the fuck are you supposed to do this?
There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them.
What do you mean it's a AAA game? Yeah, this is a AAA game.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
A game that is this shit and this broken was made by a AAA studio. What is the point of having an NPC with a gun if he's not actually shooting the people who are weakened? Same people who make Control, which I quite liked. Control was even worse than this. Control was absolute dog shit. I had to suffer through Platinum in Control twice. I never want to touch that pile of absolute shit again. This feels like it has all the same problems that Alone in the Dark did, and this came out after Alone in the Dark. I'm talking about the really, really shitty 2008 version. Was it even before that? I don't know. Well, you had to platinum it twice, because people wanted to see it. And I had the PS4 and the PS5 version. Like, literally, the game had two really good... Where did you come from? I swear there were only two of them that jumped down, and suddenly there was three. What the fuck? Get some top-a-thon. If it involves stuff like this, no.
There's more flares here. Get ready.
I would rather play Solitaire.
As long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
At this point, I'd bash his head in with the flashlight and take the gun, because he can't use it. What is the point of this?
There's more flares here.
Yeah,
Get ready.
apparently.
We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Is this show they mean just bash his gun on? Yeah. The only advantage is he has infinite ammo. He can't hit a fucking stationary target! Give me the gun, I know, right? They're not even holding the weapons properly. I am dodging, you absolute pile of dog shit. Putting my zone full out, shouting, gave you a plasma pistol. I want to give you the Railmaster. That's mission.
We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn
Okay, maybe that's not
gun.
one.
They're coming.
Was such a badge on that I compare this? Yeah, same. I'm not even trained in firearms handling, and I know I'm a better shot than this.
Bring it. You just keep coming.
He used an entire clip to kill something that takes 3 bullets. It was actually not moving either. Feel like a shot out for dead. There's Resident Evil 4 at home. Oh god. I actually think the only thing I dislike more than this game is fucking Resident Evil. I just have a dislike for wanky survival horror. This is so shit.
Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun. They're coming.
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
With minus 8 to 9 side 9, good job. Yeah. His thing with the OG Resident Evil 4, it was stiffer than the number that you could aim with and fire with precision. It was still shit. And this thing, when the camera does this is shit. It enables and expects you to move the camera around and your aim. He is right in front of me! He is right in front of me, clearly stunned, and you are not shooting at him. Why? Why the cinematic 360 camera shot? Why? What is the point of it? And immediately, as soon as my... If this game had been coded by absolute monkeys with no hands, this would have been better.
As long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun. They're coming.
It's like cool as it is.
Go. Get with the program, Wake.
God. What's the point of having a dodge mechanic if it actually offers you no protection? The whole thing of dodging is don't be there when they attack.
There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun. They're coming.
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
He was holding his gun like that. It was just stuck to his palm. Don't know shit about coding. I can code a better game. I do know shit about coding. I have coded a better game. At least it fucking works. You're getting stuck on the fucking scenery. Dodge don't be around them when they attack is impossible when you're in this. Yeah, because they stick to you. That's why he won't hand over. It's been super good to his hand. Oh, I'd happily just tear it off at this point. Take a chunk of flesh with it. I do not understand how this dodge mechanic is meant to work. If I get hit while I'm dodging, 9 times out of 10, it damages me. But one time in a blue moon, it won't hurt me. Whatever fucking reason it is. Forgive me, you're going to use a couple of flashlight based game, but still. Why are you shooting the big guy, who is clearly protected still? Why? There are 3 guys who have no shield. Thank fuck at last. The better to me about coding, I could do better than this. Yeah, it would be only a text-based game, but still, yeah, a text-based game would be better than this. Oh, thank fuck.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
I was a kid that took a week of JavaScript coding class.
Where's Alice?
I taught myself.
Entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her now.
That doesn't work. You touch her and I'll midway through punching him. That's not how threats work. Oh, conveniently, the gun dropped next to me. And this guy is outright willing to murder someone.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry. No!
Point in the first place,
Come
wait.
back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Yes, yes, Alan. We
the manuscript because he thought it held some.
we get it. You're a very relatable protagonist. Yeah, extremely. Aging Mr. Wake. Oh, good God! At least with that, past that, infernal part of the game. That's it. This game's actually worse than I remember. Usually, things are better than you remember when you play the bad games, but no, this is actually worse. I honestly think my brain completely locked out a lot of this game. There's more game parts I thought it was made impossible because they forgot to make the rest of the game. Oh, that surprised me.
Rusty had warned me about these drops. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
Oh look, 3 shots, dead on. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Lily. That from T. Why do you know punch the dude in the first place, pop a few rounds and ask and run? Because this game is so badly coded, there is only one way to get around it. Stretch. Because usually, good game design and good map design is like, yeah, I can see this. This is fully believable. This 100% looks like a real place, but when it's like this, and it's like, oh yeah, there's only one route to go through it, a single path, like that is not how anything in the world works. first one not hit me? Did I actually see something around here? I could have sworn, yes I did. That is a bear trap. The horror scenes on I know, right? Like, way to overuse something so it just loses all of its impact. Bothered me now. I know, right? It's just no longer scary, just annoying. Says the premise of this game. No longer scary, just annoying. I mean, to be fair, that would imply the game was scary in the first place. Go, Lily. Enjoy food. I'm definitely not platinuming this game. I'm not even going to play this game more than once. This game just wants to go do chores or taxes. Do both. Do taxes on chores. What is the animation? What is that fucking animation? Thankfully, there is one thing this game could have done to make it worse, which they didn't. And that's have health kits, rather than regenerative health. If this game did not have regenerative health, oh my god, it would be so shit. Even more so than it is now. Weird is how this game is paced and set and played. Is like, it feels like it's trying to say, oh hey, do you want to play as Stephen King but with a sour attitude and a gun? This is the game for you. You're telling me he won't open that? Alright. Alright, game. Okay. Oh yeah, every other time when the game could have... When the game, likes to say, oh look, hey, there are enemies here, points the camera towards them. The one time, no, it just has a horror sting and expects you to know. It's so bad. The game is just absolutely awful. This is one of those things, like, usually with masochism games, I can point out, good bits or well-done bits. Like, yeah, it could be worse, or, it could be this, that, or the other. No, this game's just absolutely awful. At the very least, isn't like Resident Evil. With, oh look, the whole part of, the whole scary part of this and the tenseness, oh, that is all to do with not having enough ammo. Ooh, pick your battles. Scary. God. Not even... I forgot they won't even hold the weapons right. AAA game, can't get the weapon animations right. Jesus. There we go. Uninteresting screenshot for a thumbnail on an uninteresting game. Perfect. Oh no, I wonder what's going to happen down here. Oh no.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
That is really bad writing. I know it, I was sure it had only just fallen, but it was obviously old. You can't be certain about two conflicting things. Congratulations, Alan Wake, the game you made me get up and do chores. There you go, there's your motivation. I don't remember the significance behind those, they're just, packs of goo. Where it has the pointing up there, is it up this bit? I think it is. Yes. Is it just me, or does that look a bit like the faction symbol for The Last of Us? Finders Keepers. 5 hidden... Oh my good god. I have a flare gun. It's not how flare guns work, but sure. I do not know why I did that, but it let me. Is there anything interesting underneath it? Oh, what the bollocks? I'll just click left stick to try and run. Come on. Oh, wait, no, I can't even go up there. What the fuck? Where am I supposed to go then? I'm supposed to go up here. Oh, okay, apparently not. Because Alan can't pick up, grab onto ledges. Sure. What the fuck was that? He failed to climb up something that was the height of his thigh and then leapt away from it. I don't know where to go. I'm supposed to go through... I don't know. It's not going to let me back through there then. Fantastic game design. 10 out of 10. Like, you'd think, in a game that's all about light usage, that they would use light better. But they don't. Like, it's supposed to be game programming 101 that you use light as a quote-unquote subtle way to guide the player forward. That was, oh my fucking god. It drew all my attention towards the plane. My objective was nowhere near the plane. What the fuck? The game's narrative is even bad at this point. Oh, I've just realised something. This in control shares something I think is absolutely shit and shouldn't be a thing. You're getting attacked by a deadly projectile that comes from off screen. Do you have a damage? Do you have a warning sign? No. No, you fucking don't. I think it's even worse in control because those kind of attacks are one shot. Jesus. I'm not even sure where I'm supposed to go after this. This way, I think, maybe? Oh, except no, 'cause that's death. I'm going to go towards... Yeah, I wish it actually did anything. I saw... He appeared out of nowhere. I saw him spawn in. I dodged. I actually dodged. What is this guy doing? What the fuck was that? One time I missed one where they're trying to clean my trash bin because it's a little sticky from soda. Would love to use the hose. I'm sure if you ask them nicely, they let you use them anyway. Yeah, you never know. Might help them warm up. I'll reach the top. In your brain. There. But they're giving me flares before going up there is not a good sign. It's just not. Well, work 'em. I love how this weird inventory system works. I can't carry more than, 6 packs of bullets, but I can hold around 13 flares. And a hunting rifle. Makes no fucking sense. It really doesn't. Oh no, spooky, scary, the fucking roof fell in. Oh no. Gotta get better jump scares from Monster Hunter. The darkness wears her face.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Hunting rifle wins. Oh look, another hunting rifle. With 5 bullets in it. Is that a boss? No, it's just a tough enemy. Oh, that's not the way I had, apparently. Like, it's so easy to get lost in this because the game doesn't use light the way it should do. Oh, come on, really? Take a shot every time a horse sting plays. Keep it drunk in seconds. Enjoy the game at the end of it. Doubtful. There's not enough alcohol in the world to make this game enjoyable. You'd be so very dead, yeah. Even me with a significantly high alcohol tolerance, I don't think I'd survive that. Hell, I'm wondering if I'm actually going to survive my Disco Elysium one, playing the drinking game of it. I'm sure I've got the rules for that saved. Hang on, I'm just going to check. Yes. Take a sip each time you reloaded the game because you wanted to retry a check. Take a shot if you managed to pass a 3% check. Take 2 if it was a red check. Take a shot if you managed to fail 97% check. Take 2 if it was a red check. On day 1, take a shot each time you ask someone for money. Take a shot each time electrochemistry nudges you to drink. If you're feeling brave, take a shot each time electrochemistry proposes any kind of substance abuse. Take a shot each time you make Kim smile. Take 2 shots if you only noticed Kim smiling because you passed a passive check. Take a shot each time you manage to learn a personal detail about Kim. Take a shot each time you die a stupid death. Take 2 if it nets you a game over screen other than cop suffers final heart attack. Take a shot each time a failed authority check makes you look like an idiot. Finish your drink if you fail your authority check during the dance-off at the church. Take a shot each time the game leans on the 4th wall. 2 shots for liquid courage when you're returning to Whirling and Rags and Inland Empire warns you about the danger up ahead. After the ordeal is over, add a shot for each participant you've had save. Add 3 shots if Kim is one of them. Take a shot every time Kim has a not so above it all moment.
I feel like that'll kill you.
There is a note at the bottom of this. Please do not attempt this. It may the struggle may wound or kill you. How they die since they're playing Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium on hard mode. Oh fuck! I'm playing it on detective mode as well. Well, not detective mode, hardcore mode. That is gonna kill me. That is gonna kill me. So I can hold 42 bullets. Technically 36. 36 revolver bullets in storage. At least 6 hunting rifle rounds. At least 2 flares for a flare gun. And 14 actual flares. But no, having another box of bullets, that's just way too many. In the event of your death, do we need to destroy your PC? There's nothing that sensitive on it. Although, well, yeah, actually no. Maybe, yeah. Okay.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
Oh look, Resident Evil 4 ripoff. Now he has a chainsaw. I think this guy's a boss. Or he might just be another, you know, really typical. That is not how flare guns work, but okay, game. Okay. That's not how chainsaws work. I don't expect a lot, but this, yeah, this is, this is a choice. Your hydration reminder, Callie. I'll take that from actually water, because I finished my tea. I didn't hydrate it with beer. It's long-term dehydration. It's fine. Right, okay, let's go back to this and just use a flare gun and shoot him in the face rather than, you know, rely on how flare guns actually work. I don't have enough money to buy good alcohol, but instead go I mean, you know, if you're just going to be normally drinking, why get the, you know, expensive alcohol? Because, I'm sorry, you just took a direct shot from a flare gun. That's the rocket launcher of this game. What the fuck is this bollocks? Like I said, like, this game would be amazing if this was an indie team making it. But it's not. As a AAA game, this fucking sucks. And has so many problems with it that they're inexcusable. Resident Evil could never have such good bosses. I mean, I will agree on that. Resident Evil bosses are fucking awful. What are you doing? Ah. Welcome back.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Yeah, fair amount.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
Not for me and you, no.
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
It's still hot. Hold it from the bottom. That's why I British recharge. Oh, so you love this? All the bears? I was playing Dragon Age Inquisition Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. And I established a new camp. Took 2 steps out of the camp, got attacked by 3 bears. For context, in that game, things that are around about my my level have 2, maybe 3,000 hit points. Bear had 7,000. And there were 3 of the fuckers. On the hardest difficulty level. And they barely give any XP when you kill them, so...
They barely give you this.
They've gone on Hitchcock on me, writing, yep.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
I'm sorry, Alan, in what reality is this out of the woods? You've only seen 2 Hitchcock films, they were both good. I don't think I've seen a single one. I genuinely do not think I've ever seen an Alfred Hitchcock movie. I know of some, but I don't think I've ever actually seen them. Oh look, it's a vroom
I had to get the
vroom.
car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Why is it sat there with its headlights on? I mean, obviously the game is referring to Alfred Hitchcock's probably most famous film, The Birds.
Or Psycho.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a Hitchcock movie.
Huh?
I had to find the key to the garage.
Never seen it, but yeah, forgot it was a Hitchcock movie.
Vertigo.
Done that one.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a...
Don't question the white man with a toaster oven for a
You
brain.
can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
See, whoever wrote those sections actually knew what they were doing. But then again, I did just, have a... I did just watch a bit of review. About a really good bit of writing in an old Frictional Games game, Penumbra, what they made before they made Amnesia. It's like, this guy who is quite literally mad is talking to you throughout the whole thing, and one of the things he says, I'm like, sorry, the holes in my brain grow increasingly gaping. I'm like, I'm sorry, what the fuck is that piece of good writing? In one sentence, you've succinctly put in how this insane guy feels about his situation and how it's worsening. And so I don't think Alan really seems to care at the moment. He really doesn't. Like, Alan doesn't care about anything apart from himself. Drive. God, yeah, this game's got a fucking driving mechanic. Why? Why do you have to instantly look behind me when I'm reversing? Good job, Alan, you just passed your driving test. Who can drive better than I can? Oh wait, I'm controlling him. these would be a lot more believable if they weren't literally spawning out of nowhere. You know, visibly spawning out of nowhere. More engaging joy update. Trash bin is clean and I have started discovering the cabinets. Nice. So we're hiding the sign of broken bones only for show. Oh look, conveniently, I can't get out. I can't drive past. Oh, wow. Where? Game, if you really want to use the camera effectively, go me.
Against the dark things I was facing.
How the fuck have you only just realized this now, Alan? You've been using the flare gun for a while now, and now you come up with a thing like, this is probably my best thing against those enemies, about those creatures of the darkness. Like,
It was a burrito. This is a burrito.
that's alright. That's it. His brain is on auto, his brain isn't even activated. I love the fact that there's a message I get from Fox says the search for the carrot continues. I know exactly what that says. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Give it sentences I never thought I would say. Oh no. Oh no. Ah yes, how do we make some of these enemies really tough? We have them ignore game mechanics. Sir Stabbington has just activated Santa. I know exactly what you mean by saying that, right? I know exactly what you mean, but out of context, what the fuck? To make your game harder, say fuck it to your base mechanics. Work for Sekiro. Difference is that Sekiro was still enjoyable even after they did that. And there's my punishment snack. Roll D6. 4. Fucking ho-ho. I would say it's fitting, but there are 4 things that are fitting with the time of time of day. Time of day? Time of the year that's coming up. Ah, revolting. Rumor's going to give that damn decoration going for the next one, isn't it? Oh no. I'm not loving it. No. Oh, now I want a McDonald's. We hear holiday jingles. Oh, yeah. From the Santa. Ba-ba-ba-ba. This game is shit. It is. Well, this is what you get when you have masochism streams. Shit games. To be fair, the definition is supposed to be games that are shit but could have been good. Like, this game had a lot of potential. This game had the potential to be amazing. But it actually somehow failed to deliver on everything. I think Bound by Flame actually managed to deliver on more things than this. Which is one hell of a sentence to say, because Bound by Flame was an absolute train wreck. Wow, how does that fucking work? The game out of 10.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. Not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
My dude only had a revolver, which is now mine. I don't know what threat he's thinking he's going to be effectively doing.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
That's not how much of a range flares have. God, the Baldur's Gate 3 is loading faster than the game. What? How can the game be loading faster than the game? I'm going to take your wife away. Cool, she has the personality of sandpaper. She's actually a better character than he is. But that's not saying much. A wet tissue is a better character than Alan.
He's got the personality of paper. He has the personality of sandpaper.
Yeah, it's paper but a bit extra. Oh no, there's a murder at the cabin. Oh no, unless they're enemies. Defeat the birds. Again, how is that he has, you know, the capacity for a flare gun and 6 flares and 16 actual hand flares, but not, you know, more pistol ammo? Apparently.
It's the way to go.
Yeah. The game birds aren't real. Graphics not loading, so times I'm walking invisible stuff. Oh yeah, that happens. That's very common. Save Barry from the birds. Oh.
I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I walked the campus. This is normal. These birds are here.
Still better than the one dude I spit on your grave remake. I don't know what it is. I honestly and genuinely do not know why spit on your grave is. movie that makes this look like it has a plot. Yeah, but usually when things don't have a plot or the plot's bad, it's still at least, you know, entertaining and fun because it's that bad. This isn't. This just doesn't.
You can open the door now. They're gone.
The sky was full of them. The last time I looked, the sky was full of them. Are you telling me that 2 small swarms of them was all it took to get rid of? Oh, for fuck's sake, this game.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I guess the 12-gauge episode, that's a choice.
Sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
I mean, he wants a manuscript. It doesn't mean it has to be a good one. Just come up with bullshit.
For me,
You know, pull a Stephanie Meyer.
has always been nothing but a metaphor
people
for the
that
human
shit.
psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Birdemic makes more sense in this game. I think Sharknado does as well.
Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Well, that was clearly a trap.
Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Good girl.
Everything about one argument about why was I voice acting. I mean, to be fair, that was supposed to be sounding that stiff, but how the fuck did Barry not pick up on that? I was like, you don't sound yourself at all. Even his obvious trap, yeah. Like, yeah, sure, that's an obvious trap to us, but it should, you know, with voicing like that, it should be an obvious trap even to Barry, who doesn't seem to have 2 brain cells to rub together. Oh my god, how the fuck is this only episode 2? How many episodes are there in this? Oh my god. Hang on, I've got to Google this. How many episodes? Oh, thank fuck, there's only 6.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice...
Why Park Ranger now? I thought I'd survive before then.
Alice?
6. Technically 8 if you count the DLC. We are not doing the DLC. We are fucking not doing the DLC.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands
Telltale
on the
did it better.
manuscript anyway?
I don't know.
Saying something.
She's resourceful.
Telltale games are mostly awful.
Told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Hi, Dresden.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
Nightingale.
Anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress.
Enjoyed Batman The Walking Dead mostly. Those were its low points. I'm going to be right back. The Wolf Among Us. That was really good.
Love that.
It's like the first one. It's the only one that's really, really good.
baby. Oh, baby boy.
I return. Ye gods, how have I only been doing this for an hour and 20 minutes? Or less. Remember enjoying the Jurassic Park series? Didn't see that one. I think you're right. Let's get back into things.
Down at the diner?
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy.
It's probably basic things considered wasn't bad. Yeah, the thing is though, if you
and get this,
if you match it up to like, I don't know, say The Wolf Among Us, it just does not hold up.
The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
If it's a wolf among us, it's an awoogus. Yes. Or, you know, if it's Erebus, it's a...
It gets better. A local girl,
Sussy Erebusy.
Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
This writing pacing is so bad. Like, I get that these are scripted events based on how you progress through this,
mister,
but
this here's Rose's trailer.
It's so badly done.
Asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Barry, that is a perfectly reasonable question. There's no need to bite his head off. He's stood right there.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes.
Get that down, no problem at all, Lily.
Please, come in.
What the fuck?
Hey, this is really good.
It's coffee, dude.
Yes,
My manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Oh no, it's been drugged by the person who was talking very robotically compared to the first time you met her. Who could have seen this coming? Clearly not Alan.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
Why?
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on.
Game's so bad.
Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
See, looking at the depiction of Alan on TV makes me think of Gavin Reed from Detroit Become Human, which makes me think it should be done by Neil Newborn, but I don't think Neil Newborn should even touch this piece of
I
shit.
can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict.
My god, with a name like that, does she have the moves?
My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Yeah. I mean, the game story in general feels like a very shitty rip-off of Stephen King.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is
My
free.
foot is elevated.
Milk and sugar on the counter
Hey,
there.
what can you feel, Alan?
Would you like to hear today's specials?
Can't return the whole thing. You start a new episode. Hey, look at this.
My gun
No
and
bullets.
flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Take a refund. Thankfully, this was free. I'd still like a refund.
Time.
Yeah. Or, you know, just some money compensation. I'll take a better game.
To catch a breath of fresh air, let me tell you.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean, right? But don't worry, in about an hour and a half, we will be going to a better game.
Talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge.
Oh, there's a time for a car alarm to go off.
Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM. Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder. What's on your mind, Walt? Well,
Sure hands you Alan Wake 2. I don't trust Alan Wake 2 to be good. I do not. After this and Control, Remedy are really in my shit list.
I ain't been drinking either. You know, I just... Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Alan Wake 2 being nominated for a Game of the Year sounds very much like Remedy or whoever published it threw shitloads of money at the Game Awards.
You know, I'm just... Well, I heard something like that, Walt. Yeah.
Has he gone?
He's Daddy's
He'll be doing King Kong Skull Island next.
They let me bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window.
What was that other game that Arcane were doing and what released lately was really, really shit? Redfall? I'm fairly certain they officially abandoned it.
Above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing.
They brick your PC.
I don't know. Well, maybe... No, thanks, Pat.
The problem with Redfall is that the premise behind it and everything they were promising was so good.
Let's take a little break, folks.
So shit.
This is really something else, huh?
You. Well, I don't remember the devs touching it now. Like, according to Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, they knew Redfall wasn't finished when they wanted to release it. But they did it anyway. And then it got a few updates, then they just went, yeah, no. Which is a shame, because Arcane used to be really, really good. Because, you know, they're the people behind the Dishonored trilogy. I miss that. I miss those games. I really miss playing Dishonored, but I've got nothing to do in them anymore. I've completely platinumed the entire trilogy. There's like literally nothing I can do that would I could, you know, get more playtime out of it. They knew release something like, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right
Dishonored 1. Dishonored 1's a really good one. What the fuck is that audio syncing? That's awful.
What are you? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I'm sorry, but an FBI agent and at least 2 sheriffs couldn't get a single hit.
I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Oh god. It's Barry's VA. Yeah. How dramatic an FBI agent. Yeah, and here's me thinking, like, would the FBI actually use revolvers rather than semi-autos? So I know that some police use revolvers rather than semi-autos and some don't. I don't know. Like, this is the studio that made Max Payne. How the fuck did they not have the budget for more voice actors? Or, you know, good writing talent?
Oh, damn.
This is not the sort of sequence where you want to be having a stamina situation.
Frequently asked questions from the FBI. Agents carry Bureau issue or don't have to carry personal weapons.
Of course.
What do they want? Can they?
Surprised there wasn't a fucking, you know, revolver magnum then. One of the issues of games having same VA syndrome health Subnautica did, and I love that one, oh my fucking god, yeah. Like, I have no issues with them using the same voice actor for multiple roles, but at least have the, you know, them sound different between the roles. With all the SWAT subdue one man thing that would get the autos ready. Yeah, that's not the SWAT team though. Like, literally, it was 2 sheriffs and an FBI agent. Huh?
It's the FBI.
No idea. Yeah. I know, how did the FBI get out here so quickly? I'm also very sure that a town this small does not have a SWAT unit. Or anything, you know, more than, like, you know, 5 sheriffs.
sheriffs or cops?
Oh. Well, they're calling sheriffs in this. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's, you know, indeterminate, non-existent place in America. Lydia, hello and welcome. FBI open up. That's a really good bit of timing.
The cops didn't stand
Exactly. Well, if they do still sound the same, have the same dialogue, be spread out over, so you may not know so much. Yeah. Like, so Dragon Ball Z Abridged only has like 4, maybe 5 voice actors, so you have people doing multiple roles, and there are some scenes where you have the same voice actor who is talking to himself in 3 different roles. Doesn't sound like it is. They have a helicopter with what seems to be a shotgun being fired at me. Why would you use a shotgun from a helicopter? This is progressively making less and less sense. Another whole thing, yeah. The game uses them just to introduce enemies, not to introduce a scene of tension or, you know, scares. It's just, oh look, enemy. Hydration reminder, right? I mean, Dragon Ball Z Abridged Goku and Gohan with the same BA. Yeah, like, I know there's more examples of it. Oh shit. The lid of my water bottle firms my tea. You saying what's up, Lydia, just makes me think, you know, the immediate answer should be the beans.
This is James. Mulligan Thornton, come in, over.
Sarah, hello, welcome. There's Black Friday ad? Yeah, Black Friday's today.
Both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why they were... Hey, what you... Come on! Sit down and give me that. Jane,
What's up? Oh, just dying. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Go ahead, Mulligan.
Feels like it. Hope you feel better soon, lad.
Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which,
You need to rest.
Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know.
Beth was still in the big bed.
Over. I don't
Good.
have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well,
Oh, we bought Metal Gear Solid Master Collection today for $40, so I'm not buying anything else, you greedy fucks.
you better get Doc in to take a look at
I always resent when they have sales late in the month. It's like, who the fuck has money late in the month? Most people get paid at the beginning or the end. Who the fuck keeps money till that point?
Looks like they have a lot in common.
They should have had it earlier. They should. Also, tentacles. I went up here fully thinking I was going to get a flashlight or a gun, because, you know, it's a friggin' ranger station. But no. No flashlight. Who's first of all, like, what's up, bitch? Oh, right.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
I'm pretty sure most radio stations don't just have the neon sign radio station above them. You should get all the warm blankets and cuddles, Lid. The game decimated my sense of time while I was doing a few things around the house so badly I forgot I was typing stuff over on Discord. Feels like Firewatch. Firewatch is fun, that's the problem. This isn't.
Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Yeah, sure, after you've been an asshole to him. To his face. Obviously, heating pad. Ooh, heating pad.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through
Over
without
here,
it.
Lydia. It's your warm, fuzzy things of cinnamon toast.
Warm fuzzy things, cinnamon toast, and a weighted blanket.
Wait, heated hat.
Yeah.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Actually got some heating pads for the first time. Good. Oh, look. Coffee. $25 of them. Oh, the hell, they should do. Like, obviously I've got no first-hand experience with this, but from everyone I know, heating pads have made a world of difference. Game? That's not how electricity worked.
I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Right, confirm heating pads made a hell of a week better. Like, that's how a hose works if it's got leaks in it. That is not at all how power cables work. Yeah, sure, you can boost a searchlight and it just vaporizes the gate. Sure.
It's a gate in your mind. That's actually happening. It's like,
Yeah, it feels like it. Like, I know that a way that you can make a horror game really good and impactful to, you know, base it in reality and have it something to ground in it so that the unnatural and supernatural stuff actually has more of a impact and makes you go, oh, shit. Yeah, I have a flashlight. Do I have a gun? I probably don't. While I was doing that, we could see, yep. This game. That's what the fuck this game.
fucking woods. Climb the fucking fence.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
I'm sorry, but why does a sheriff have a box of flashbangs?
America.
Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report, over.
Gee, fucking no.
Team 2, come in. I need a report, over. Come on, guys.
Game is Mortis, it is. Still determined to finish it. Again. Erica. That's not how flashbangs work.
Bang those people out of existence.
Yeah. Like, I don't see how, for example, a flashbang is essentially a grenade, and a flare gun is essentially a rocket launcher, but my torch can't kill them. And if I use one of my handheld flares, it can't kill them. Like, both flashbangs and flare guns are very much designed not to be lethal. Unless, you know, you ingest a flashbang or get shot in the face with a flare gun. 8! I am carrying 8 fucking flashbangs! Call of Duty doesn't let you carry this many flashbangs.
What's on your mind, Milt? Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there. Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know? I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots. Gunshots? Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there. They're still shooting? No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party. Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt. Okay. You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, Sloan, welcome, little bro. Like from a pistol, yeah. You know, gunshots from a pistol. Yes, and the floor is made of floor. I am not even going to go into how ridiculous this sequence is. But it is. It's fair, a shot from a shotgun would sound different, but that's 100% me being devil's advocate. Yeah, like... I'm also very certain that when that helicopter was shooting at me, it was a shotgun that was being fired from a helicopter. Like, who the fuck uses a shotgun from a helicopter? What? That guy apparently. Ah! Really, game? Really? Is this a Xeno Sith and I'm frightened? What the fuck is a Xeno Sith? America. America is where they have armed helicopters and armed people aboard helicopters. They usually use automatic rifles. Or, you know, marksman rifles. But not a shotgun. Hello and welcome. Thank you very much for the 34-month resub. Very much appreciated. Try to think of a light joke, but it drifted away from me, just like this writing. The game's writing's drifted away. Oh, I know. Elvis, but wielding a lightsaber. Makes no sense, but okay. So it did. Also, that's not how flashbangs just work in general. They don't have a little, fizzling fuse. This game had writing since when? Good point. This game's even designed badly. I'm sorry, but now you take 3 flashbangs. What the fuck? Like, when you're being given a new weapon in games like this, it makes sense, sure, to have it more focused on the next section, but don't have it be your only option. That's bad. Again, this makes perfect sense if it were an indie game. It's not. This is AAA. Please let there be a gun in it. If there isn't a gun in the police car, then what the fuck? There is not a gun in the police car. Why? Why is there not a gun? Why are there only flashbangs? Jesus Christ. This game shouldn't even get A, unless that A is, A for awful. I don't care about that hidden chest. I really don't. Oh. Let me guess. Locked. Oh, I'm actually surprised. Can I have a gun, please?
Could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Aww.
Well, let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911. Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm gonna see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Fine, Alan. Throw a flashbang at him. Fine. What the fuck? What kind of an insult is that?
Cliffs, it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose
Ask for a gun, gets coffee, maybe someone made Irish coffee, and for a shot of whiskey, it's the same as a shot of lead. Yeah, probably. Apparently Alan Wake 2 story is a lot better, but yeah, I'm in the same vein. Like, this was bad, Control was bad. I don't trust them. Oh, right, yeah, I get to change between flares and flashbangs, be on the same button. Great. Precisely what I want. Just give me a fucking gun. I'm in America, give me a gun. Looking for a Southern Comfort save for my sister. Is that none? Jesus. It's not like Aston to be out of stock of Southern Comfort. Thank you for the revolver and shotgun ammo without a shotgun. Unless there was one in that hidden chest earlier.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Darkness controls the Taken. No shit, Sherlock. First Black Label Southern Comfort for 80 pounds. The gun doesn't even breach open when he reloads it. How the fuck did this game get any attention? How the hell did people think this game was finished? I don't even know. Ugh.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid.
Also,
Keeps me in the dark.
it is not the first.
Please help me.
But she is the first proof.
I look at you, Alan, and it's not you.
Thank you for your contribution to Life Games and Challenge.
Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell.
Game is great now to look at all these samples.
Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Oh look, I can go there for a hidden thing. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Southern Comfort? Yeah, it's a type of bourbon, I think it is. I think it's technically bourbon, not whiskey, but yeah, that sort of thing. A bit now. Yes. Whiskey and liqueur, I believe. We can have ever tried it. That's entirely fair.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Give me a good old-fashioned vodka. You can have the vodka and I'll take the whiskey. Follow! Don't worry, we'll have a good time when you come visit, Lydia. All of the boozings. Like the goat fall down. Oh no!
Was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh no! Port fall down. Woo! I could just, do this. What was that? This keeps flashing as if it's being dispelled, but it's not.
The opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
I do all that secretly. Oh my god, this game's so bad. I don't even, I just don't. I do not.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its
bored. Just run, just run. Why? Why the full screen flash? Why the multiple full screen flashes? I don't know. It's a bit of recharge we could. Oh, chop. Is there enough water? Excuse me. It's points.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
A heavy-duty flashlight. Oh, man. Well, there's that. So I have a feeling I'm going to be needing this. Oh, shit. Didn't realize I had that much shotgun ammo. Grab this. And let's start this encounter, because it's clearly going to be a combat encounter. No one's safe in my writing. Not even Chinya. Also tried Iron Brew. It tastes like several Swedish drinks, a little weaker. It's one of those things. Iron Brew is you know, either you really like it or you really don't like it. I'm not a particular fan of it. But I know people who are. In light, you can hurt them. This is exactly the thing that I heard a reviewer say about how Callisto Protocol was done worse than Dead Space. Because Dead Space, it tells you to go for the limbs right just before you get your first gun. Callisto Protocol keeps telling you what to do. Like, you don't need to keep telling the player what to do. You couldn't get 2 liters of Coke Zero for the weekend, so you end up with 4 2 litre bottles of Iron. Jesus Christ. Lydia, at that point, you are just going to become
We take the facts of our existence
orange fruit.
unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness.
Orange Iron Brew Fruit.
All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
Give it a try out the Trocadero, Champus, or Pomacley, or say similar but stronger. I now know not to go for those. If I ever come across them, I will give them a wide berth.
To study the local customs of an insular
Or I will get them and throw them at Lydia.
has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local...
This game 100% feels less like it's referencing loads of horror things and more like it's just straight ripping them off. Like, this is very clearly the Twilight Zone. And the overarching thing is mostly just, hey, look, it's shitty Stephen King writing.
I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really? Of course, Mr. Durlith. Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Durlith, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Durlith learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you.
What's that?
And such quests always...
Surprised not orange the amount of cats I ate as a kid. Same, honestly. All it did was to give me exceptionally good night vision. Why is Cat just watching this? It's like a snuff film. It's not quite a snuff film because it's not actual people in it. It's just acting, but still, it's really weird. And this entire game was a choice, and a choice I really wish Remedy hadn't made. Good. Did it recolor to orange from purple? Could be a fun little art project for those who can. I probably could, actually. So it looks like Cobra Halloween. What's wrong with that? We wouldn't have the titles. Oh look, the radio's not working. Maybe because the radio station got shot up. The fucking FBI. Your tails though. And you'd have the horns. Find a vehicle. Well, there's a vehicle. Ah. Okay, rocket launcher time. It does me that actually not seem to be doing anything to it. we go, stopped it. Where the fuck? I just vaporized a bulldozer. Oh well. Reload my flashlight. I just imagine the proof in safety mode being high visibility cars and having those rotating wall lights as horns. Let's see that. Brain, why? A prude in that configuration doing a dance. That's a safety dance. Good song though. Weird enough, I've never heard it. Have I? No, I have. I have actually heard Safety Dance. It is one of the popular songs I actually have listened to. Which honestly is a massive rarity for me. Because for the most part, I used to basically be like the lead singer of Terrorvision when he went on Nevermind the Buzzcocks, and he didn't get a single question right, and they asked him why. I was like, if it's not metal, I don't know it. I'm like, mood. Please don't tell me I've just gotten a cutscene to get into the vehicle. And it's going to let me drive it.
I've never been this glad to see the sunrise.
Oh, thank fuck.
I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Is this end of episode 3? Better fucking well be. Oh, I don't think it is. Although we do have music playing, so it could be. Also, what is the fucking frame rate on the cutscene? It's like 20. And this is the PS5 version. It's not even me playing the PS4 version on the PS5. This is the PS5 version of the remaster.
And he would give me Alice.
And why do I not have my flashlight or my guns again? I drove with them in here.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative.
I must left my late dinner nuggets on side. I should go sweet chili sauce and garlic dressing and dipping. Sweet chili.
Probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Remove weapons, aka artificial difficulty. Yeah. Oh, God. There really is next to nothing good about this game. I just got out of that through the bottom of the car, clipping through it, and then stood on thin air for a few seconds. 10 out of 10, game of the year. Fucking hell, Remedy, you really did stop caring. And yeah, the entire game's just jank.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, And I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now. Because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed,
I'm
son.
pretty sure that you should not be bad-mouthing an FBI agent over the radio waves while he's still in the same town, who just detained you. Pretty sure you shouldn't be doing that. I feel like I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. Apparently up here, everyone leaves their cars completely unlocked. I want to use that car because it looks awful. Mustard yellow. What a wonderful colour for a classic car. It's like a baby's shat all over it. It's shit like this that makes me think that the developers just didn't care. Like, who made that decision? This is some indie developer mistake shit.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no.
No.
What I am saying is that you're...
And also, that's not a fishing analogy, that's a very common analogy.
...limited to what's essentially a chance encounter.
Fuck wrote this dialogue?
Well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one, she was, and I let her drift away from me.
Well, she can't have been the one then.
I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on.
Unpaid intern who knew they weren't being paid, yeah.
But I do miss the way she completed.
Hey you, write a whole bunch of radio station dialogue. And do. Am I getting paid for this? No. I'll give you the best I've got for the value for money. Go on, get into the classic shit car. This is sadly not a murder church. I'm getting stuck and stoned on stairs. Oh look, there's a manuscript page. Kick the bucket. Alan Wake falls into one of the things like I really don't like when games do it. If you want the full, complete story, you have to finish it on the hardest difficulty. And find all the collectibles. I'm not opposed to finding all the collectibles to get the full story, but when you have some of those collectibles specifically locked to the hardest difficulty, that's dickish. That's really dickish. That's basically saying, if you're not good enough at the game, well, fuck you, you don't get the full story.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
This dialogue. Let's see behind it. Still on episode 2. No, I'm on episode 3. I was at the end of episode 2.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
So one of the first things your mind goes to is torture. And you expect people to have sympathy for you.
The bastard never showed up.
Oh look, I've got my gun!
Wait,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
What the fuck just happened?
Maybe closer than ever before.
What even is this bullshit? I'm full. I can't carry more than 20 batteries. But yes, I can still fit more than 18 flares in my pocket. Yeah, it's also stupid design. That's a lot of respawning ammo. Yes, let's pick up a revolver, even though I have one and max ammo for it. That doesn't seem right to me. Oh no. Oh no, it's a minecart! The old nemesis from Minecraft back to haunt me. don't even.
You know, the more I see of this game, the more I think that he is having an acute psychotic break.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past it. Just realized. What you just realized, Lid? Go ahead, Callie.
Because people and shit aren't supposed to disappear like that.
Yep. PS5 will no longer have to wait for the Final Fantasy Rebirth to come to Steam. Exactly. Which means you definitely are going to be playing it before I do. Because it's coming out very soon and there's no fucking way I can afford it. Because, hey, it's been released at the prime great price of $70 or more. Remake Episode 2. Yeah.
Not confused. They did remake it already.
Yeah. They're just doing it episodically, and they've already done the first episode of it. And then, like, I don't know what's happening with it, because they basically first said we're going to be making the game 100% different from here on from the original. And now they've released a trailer which looks like it's almost 99% stuff of remade from the original content. It's like, either they've just shown us all of the non-original content in a trailer, or there was such fan backlash that they said, okay, we'll actually stick to our guns. We'll stick to, you know, the original. It's only fucking got to be able to make dinner for me. And yet still, publishers out there think that games aren't expensive enough. Like, fuck off. The cost of literally everything is increasing exponentially. You don't need to increase the cost of our entertainment at the same time. Especially, you know, for remade game Episode 2. I also mentioned I've already got all the other Final Fantasies to keep me going.
What the hell?
It's an hour and a half. A little bit over an hour and a half. A game like that.
Yeah, but you've got a very high-paid job.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's the whole point of me saying that. An hour and a half with my salary to buy a game that's...
Yeah, that's shit. Numerous publishers coming forward and saying, like, hey, for what they are, games could be a lot more expensive, and they should be for the amount of time they last. People like, fuck off! Let us have nice things. Stop being greedy. It is 100% the publishers being greedy about it. What's in? We're going to be getting many AAA games in particular at that point. No games worth 70 out of the box, yeah. And that is the biggest problem as well with the console market, is that the PC market has the problem of, because everything is digital, you don't get pre-owned games anymore, and you have to rely on when publishers and storefronts do their sales. You've got no choice if you want a game cheaper. Console used to be be able to do that because of pre-owned games, but because it's becoming even more digitally focused, it's not going to be a viable option for long, which is absolutely shit. That's not how electricity works. Jesus fuck. Okay, apparently that's broken now. Just run. Just run. No AAA I'm getting is going to be just Monster Hunter at this rate, only because I know there's some quality. Yeah, not blaming you at all for that. I've been looking at, upcoming games, and it is dwindling the amount of games I'm actually interested by. So far, what this game's told me story-wise is that Alan is a douche canoe. He is. He's an absolute twat bucket. Speaking of, I've got a new game, Monster Hunter World. Nice. I don't, because I suck at Monster Hunter. I mean, to be fair, I am at least running around in the Master Rank gear, which is the Astral set from one of the events, I think. Yeah. Like, it could be a lot better. Could be a lot better, but %50 more defense, not getting one shot. Nice. And here's me in Master Rank gear still getting one shot because I'm awful. At the very least, with GU, I now just need to do the Tetsukabra and Uragan hunts, which I need friends for because I just can't solo them. Alan Wake is me when I forget my pills and then try to put a lid on it. You know when you have to fight the Viper Toby on an expedition? Vaguely, yes. Must have fainted a dozen times. Jesus. I don't know what any of that just was. Game. If you don't like one more Monster Hunter the randoms of decorations. Yeah. Yeah, being able to create your own decorations that you need is a very good thing from, both GU and Rise. Like World has a lot of really good things in it that,
no way the
for some weird reason, got
standard power company equipment.
Okay, thanks, Alan. There's a lot of things that that could have been better in Rise that were already in World. But that said, there are some things in Rise that are better in, than World, like wire bugs and decorations. I say that like I use them a lot. Even on PC, where my gear is pretty much at the level it's going to be for the rest of us playing it, I still have so many open decoration slots. So many. I think I might have 2, maybe 3 decorations in, if that. Oh, it's that stuff. It hurts. That's one thing we disagree on with Rise. I despise the wire bug. See, now that I've gotten more used to it, I like it. It's a nice little get out of jail free card, and some of the wire bug moves are very nice, like the gun lance one where you fly up in the sky and it reloads you and cools down your Wyvern fire ability. Very nice and very flashy. I think I've already got a max defense up in my skill set. Think. At least as a combat thing. I know, when it gives you the opportunity to, like, partway through a monster's grab, the wire bug out of it, I'd like that. But then again, you know, because I'm not great at Monster Hunter. Fuck off. Maybe free meal. Possible. Buff free meal and rise. And I've also got to go and make a whole nother armor set and loadout for World, because I used to have a really good loadout for bow. I don't anymore. I just don't have a really good loadout anymore at all because I've lost it all. Can you help give me a holler? See, that's the problem. Most of the time, I just don't feel like playing Monster Hunter, as in, you know, I've got nothing to do, what do I fancy playing? It's never Monster Hunter. But if it's like, you know, a group of friends are playing Monster Hunter, I was like, yeah, I'd love to play Monster Hunter. But such is the way with games that are co-op focused for me. It's like, I don't ever feel like playing them on my own, because I'm not good at them alone. Oh look, coffee. It basically boils down to, if it's not low rank, I need help. And even then, I'm only confident in myself fighting low rank stuff if I'm in master rank gear. Unless it's the village stuff. Monster Hunter is a game that is fun with friends and car feels like it is for that reason. See, I know lots of people who play Monster Hunter solo and really enjoy it. I'm just not one of them. I can't. But, you know, that's also got quite a lot to do with the fact that I'm not good at it. And not being good at something gets very grating very quickly for me, especially when it's like, hey look, 25 minutes against this one monster. You're dead? Well, fuck you. Souls-like, I'm okay with, like, dying multiple times to a boss because it's 5 minutes tops usually a fight. But when it's 25 minutes for one enemy and then you have to do it all over again, my brain just goes, nope, I'm done. Even when I do a successful hunt, after one hunt of taking that long, my brain's like, nah, no. Monster Hunter can be very fun so with friends, nothing like it. Yeah, I fully agree with that. Got very pissed off at Viper and I responding to SOS flares. That's entirely fair.
The manuscript pages I had for Alice.
Like, also at the same time, if anyone I know, if anyone I know needs help and says, hey, I need to do X boss or X monster, I was like, fuck it, I'll help. I'll help. I'm not going to be amazing, but, you know, I'll help. Kind of like Dying Light for me, it's fun on its own for an hour, but with a friend or two, of course, it can be chaos. Yeah, that's fair. They go Final Fantasy 12 Super Boss then. I mean, to be fair, that's a Final Fantasy Super Boss in just anything. Any Final Fantasy has a Super Boss that's pretty much like that. I'm glad I can go either way. Don't really want to go either way. Like I will say, in terms of super bosses for JRPGs, I've actually never gone for one and beaten it. That was Lost Odyssey. I'm down to myself on that game name now. I think it was Lost Odyssey? Hang on. Can't bug me otherwise. Lost Odyssey. Yes, it was Lost Odyssey. That was a good game. I'll also be right back. Let's take another quick bathroom break. Also, another game to add to that whole thing of, like, it's fun solo, but even better and chaotic with friends. EDF. Any of the EDF games. Those games are pure chaotic bullshit. I love them. I'll quote from the wiki about this boss in question. I don't think I'd call it a spoiler rather than warning. Yeah, go for it. I'm not so worried about, hidden optional content being spoiled. It's more like story significant stuff, or, relevant things in a story-based game, like, Baldur's Gate, for example. Takes at least an hour at high levels on player skill, but usually takes longer. Oh my god. Yeah, no thanks. Not what I wanted to do. Alan, you have the arm strength of a wet noodle. Yeah, I'll probably... For Final Fantasy 12, if I platinum it, I'm going to be doing a lot of the platinuming off-stream. There are some parts where it's just like, my brain says, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that on stream. Especially that optional boss. Do like 50 minutes for penance? Fucking hell.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction.
This thing's hit points number for context.
A cold feeling settled itself
50
in the pit of my
million!
stomach. Was it going for
50
Alice?
million hit points? What the fuck? Fuck off. I say knowing that because of, you know, damage, you know, limit damage break or damage limit break in Final Fantasy X, that Penance probably has more HP than that. Still, what the fuck?
Shift may cause cancer.
What the fuck is the... Oh, it's a boss. Oh god, for pistol affairs. Pistol affairs. And it has 12 million. Actually, that tracks because I can see, you know, people beating Penance, then going, hey, look, I beat Penance. And then Final Fantasy creators are going like, we need something tougher. I'm tempted to find, you know, to look up and see, you know, what is known as, you know, the hardest optional boss in a game. Also, that's a very weird thing to try and... Got 2 checkpoint saves in a row. It's a very weird thing to try and do because that's going to be really, really difficult to quantify unless someone has actually gone through and fought all of them and then decides to do a ranking of them based purely on their experience and keeping it unbiased.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Flashlight versus car. Flashlight wins. I suppose cars pretty much just are draconic flashlights, so you know. If the weird art I see on the internet has got anything to tell me. 15's Adamantoise has 5.5 million. That seems really weird and really low, but then again I think that 15 was toned down quite a bit. Why do you remind me of that subreddit? Didn't even know it was a subreddit. Just know it's a thing because, you know, I'm a grizzled internet veteran and I've seen things. I don't ascribe to it either, to the belief either. It's like, why the hell would I go for a car? Subreddit of Dragons fucking cars. I'm not surprised at the subreddit of it, but you know, like, I say this as someone who's never used Reddit. Not properly, anyway. I say not properly because all I've done is I've looked on some of the boards when they've come up as a Google search for me trying to find information. And sometimes they've been helpful. That's fair, yeah. For such a long time when I was younger and these kind of places were just starting up, my brain was just like, it's never going to catch on. Or it's never going to be for me. Same last time. Oh no! Oh, it's a fridge. I 100% thought that was a porter shitter. They're here. Destroyed 20 poltergeist objects. Oh, fuck. Sure. Oh no. Ow. You know what I really wish I could do in this with the hand flares? Throw them. Because, you know, who wouldn't think of that in this kind of situation? It's like, flare, holy shit, these are really useful against these guys. Ah, I have a ranged weapon now. No, all he does is pop them, hold them, or drop them. But with that being a checkpoint, I think it's a very good time to quit and then switch over.